Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. In this episode, I will play again as Nico Collard, searching for more clues and information. Stay with me to learn more. If you enjoy my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the bell, so you won't miss any of my new videos and walkthroughs. If you have request for another adventure game, hidden object game, or match game, you can write in the comments below the video. I add adventure action games and platformer games to the games that would play and make walkthrough on them. Enjoy!
Why don't you come here to my apartment later this afternoon?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come over.
I was used to working alone, but I had to admit it felt good with George on the case too. But there were some things I was going to have to do alone, and fast. I needed the answers to some questions. Who was the costume killer? And why did he murder Carchon? Why did Carchon ask for me to interview him? How did he know my father? And why was my editor so scared? There was some kind of secret war going on out there, but who was on which side? One thing I did know. I wasn't going to get the answers sitting at my desk.
Amazing! Carchon, the media hero, has a very nasty past, and he is somehow connected to the costumer killer murders. Strange guy called Plantard phoned, saying he had information about the costume killer. How did he know I was writing the story, let alone that it had been spiked? He wants me to meet him at the Café de la Chandelle Verte tomorrow morning. But should I go? What if it's a trap? They have been watching me. Will they come after me now? Need to get the story published straight away. Ronnie will love it. Can't believe it. Ronnie spiked the story. Someone powerful has got to him. Someone connected with Carchon and this whole nasty business. My big break, and now I must let it go. Meeting Plantard. Explosive results. Arrived to meet Plantard. Turns out the cafe has been blown up. Plantard is the latest victim of the costume killer. Will I be next? Met an American guy, George, who was caught in the blast. He's keen to find out what happened. I gave him my phone number. I hope that wasn't a mistake. Last thing I need is someone pestering me. George called. He has found some clues. I invited him over this afternoon. Need to find out more for myself before he arrives. Should I go to the police? Can I trust them? Glad to have someone else investigating.
My old table had seen better days. I was beginning to know how it felt. My first Teddy. Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him. The box was one of the few things my father left me. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Carchon's. The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The box was one of the few things my father left me. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Carchon's. The box was one of the few things my father left me. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Carchon's.
You have no messages.
No messages for me. It was a photograph of my father, the first one I ever took, with the first camera he ever bought me.
No, I do not know where we are going, but I pray to God that we are gonna get there. Stay with me, don't leave me where you going. I can't be left alone out of my own hair. I think I know exactly what you're thinking, cause I think I feel the same way too. Take my hand and let's do a more walking, walking to the new.
It was my neighbor, the so-called psychic.
Mademoiselle Collard.
Oh, hello there. Don't tell me. I'm going to meet a tall, dark man.
No, I don't think so. Why would you say that?
Oh, just a wild guess.
Anyway, your cousin's female and very pretty.
What?
Your cousin from Marseille. How could you forget her so soon? She was only in your apartment yesterday.
Ah, really?
Such a charming young girl.
Isn't she? And in my apartment, you say?
She let herself in, of course. She's got a key.
Suddenly everything made sense. My apartment had been bugged. That was how Plantard knew all about my article. How did I know? Because the only cousin I have is a sweet little guy called Jean-Marc, who runs a patisserie in Le Touquet. These people were determined, which meant they were also very dangerous. I suppose she'd forgotten which apartment was mine.
Oh, Miss Collard, you're a mind reader. That's just what she said.
Oh, I bet it was. Well, I'd better be going. See what my sweet cousin's been getting up to.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Fleur, the flower seller, tells me that a girl who looked like me broke into my apartment. She must have planted a bug, which is how Plantard knew about the spiked story. Maybe Plantard was scared and wanted to talk to me, tell me what was really going on. Karshan's organization have kept me under surveillance, but have chosen not to kill me. Yet, how about the costume killer? There's some kind of war going on, but I don't know how or why I am involved.
The map allows you to fast travel to far places that you already known, or still need to discover. Just click with the left mouse button on one of the red dots. This is the brother of the guy on who George give the newspaper. Looks like he win with that
The
horse.
workman looked about as eager and helpful as your average road digger.
Hello, could I ask you some questions?
That depends. Are you a cop?
No, I'm a journalist.
It's late, aren't you? They already took away the body.
I'm doing a follow-up on this story. Tell me, are you related to the workman I saw digging the hole?
Don't talk to me about flobage. Pah!
Okay.
He just won a fortune on the horses and he won't give me a cent.
Well, it's his money.
When he was broke, he was happy to touch me for a loan. Brothers should look after each other, he used to say. He's changed his tune, now he's brassed up.
You're doing a fine job.
Damn right I am. You should be writing about me, not that idiot that got blown up.
The heroes who pick up the pieces when disaster strikes.
Exactly.
Well, give me your best smile and maybe I'll put your picture in the article.
Oh, right. Just give me a minute to do my hair.
The police have removed the body, but nothing else looked disturbed.
A panel had been blown away, revealing a gap. From this angle, I could see that something had been lodged in the gap behind the pipes. From this angle, I could see that something had been lodged in the gap behind the pipes. Behind the table were some damaged pipes. Voila! The police and forensic teams had missed a vital piece of evidence. Some kind of pouch. On the pouch was the cross symbol of Carchon's organization. I was on the right track. On the pouch was the cross symbol of Carchon's organization. Inside the pouch were two items: a strange metallic artifact and a letter in some kind of code. The artifact had a sword laid across scales. There was a picture of Lady Justice on the locked panel in the room below the conciergerie. Another coded message using the same cipher system. So, Plantard was involved with Carchon.
The note has been written using a substitution cipher. This means that a different symbol has been used to represent each letter of the alphabet. To crack the code, you must correctly match all the symbols to their corresponding letters. Highlight a symbol, then highlight the corresponding letter. If you make a mistake, click on the Go Back button to step back, or you can reset the whole puzzle by clicking on the Reset button. You can see the Reset button on right side of the page, and Go Back button on left side of the page. First word of the coded message is a name. It has 8 letters, so Plantard could fit here. And if you still remember the letters and symbols from the first coded message, you can use them here too. They are all the same. We also met the word Pierre in the first coded message, so it must be a bit easier to you here to find out the message. The message is this. Plantard. Pierre killed. Murderer must have followed trail from Arnaud and Yamada. He will come for us now. We must be vigilant. Thierry's girl broke into Pierre's safe. She worries me. Imelda.
Plantard. Pierre killed. Murderer must have followed trail from Arnaud and Yamada. He will come for us now. We must be vigilant. Thierry's girl broke into Pierre's safe. She worries me. Imelda. So much for Imelda's innocence. Plantard was working for her, and for Carchon. But why did Plantard want to meet? Was it a trap? Or maybe he was in too deep and needed me to tell the story, whatever the story was. One thing was clear. It was a story worth killing for.
The police missed evidence in the cafe. Not that I'm surprised. Found a pouch with another coded letter and a strange metal object with a familiar symbol. Decrypted the message. It was written to Plantard by Imelda. She was clearly part of the organization and lied to me. Her front was a complete sham. She warns Plantard that the murderer will come after them. Plantard must have really wanted to tell me or show me something.
There was nothing of interest beyond some bloody debris. It was a brandy bottle. Some journalists drink on the job, not me.
Hey, what about my photos?
Oh, of course. How could I forget?
Well, I'm waiting. Get your camera out.
Camera. Oh, I forgot. It broke.
Hello. They should never send a woman to do a man's job.
Well, this woman had fooled him easily enough, and found the evidence the police had missed.
Hello?
Yes?
Have the police finished with the crime scene?
What does it look like? I got orders to board up the windows, and that's what I'm doing.
Au revoir. The door was locked. There was a small door set into the entrance gates, but nothing to say who lived there. The strange metal artifact I found in Plantard's pouch had pointed back to the quayside.
Aldala's site, an hour later. Looks like we are going back to the secret room where we found the secret door that we couldn't open then. Maybe now, with the new key, we'll could to open it and find the secrets inside.
Lady Justice stared out from a stone door, which was locked and reinforced with steel bands. The artifact had a sword laid across scales. There was a picture of Lady Justice on the locked panel, in the room below the conciergerie. Plantard's key fitted the lock, so he must have used this place too. A photograph had been torn up. If I could just arrange the pieces.
A photograph has been torn into many fragments, which must be arranged in the correct position. To move a fragment, move the mouse pointer over it. When the pointer turns to a hand icon, click and press the mouse button and drag the fragment to the appropriate position. The fragments must be arranged so that the whole of the photograph fits within the available space. I found that the best way to start a jigsaw puzzle is by its corners. That's how I started it anyway.
God. It can't be.
That must be a Nico's father.
There was no doubt about it. It was a picture of my father. Papa, oh God. After what I'd gone through, I thought I could face anything, but not this. My father, the one person in the whole world who I truly admired, standing with Crachon, while those murderers carried on with their evil work. My father, grinning at the camera. I couldn't believe it. I realized that I desperately needed to get to the bottom of this story, and that I really needed George.
That's everything for this episode, guys. I hope you like it. In next episode, I will change back to George. Looks like that's the way this game is played, and we'll search for more information, and learning even more weird and scary things. See you there.